Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the River Cuckmere. Take a look at this. Yep, we're in the heart of East Sussex here. Also, from my time as an A-level geographer, I can tell you that we're actually in the very midst of an oxbow lake here, I believe. As you see the river taking its natural course, would have just carried on there, but no, it has formed this little shape here, and of which we are at the pinnacle.
So, Tom, as you said, you're an A-level geographer. What do you make of the flow of the river?
Well, I mean, it's obviously for someone of my calibre, it's quite exciting. I mean, as you'll see, you know, the river is actually flowing quicker towards the other side, actually, in the middle, before it becomes almost still on the far side there. Rather strangely, I mean, that's something I've never been taught of.
Wow, I say. If only we had a pen we could mark that. Oh look, I reckon that's a good, what, 12 inches, isn't it?
I don't know, I shouldn't be able to tell you. It's about slightly shorter than mine, so 18 inches maybe.
Excellent, 18 inches depth, far flowing. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the Cuckmere. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we're here, the banks of the Ouse, Newhaven. I mean, one of Sussex premier ports here. If you'd like to cast your eye over there, you can see the ship, Catamaran, I believe it is, ready to sail to Dieppe. Port control there, controlling what comes in to our fertile county. You know, I don't think you could ask much more from the river. I mean, wildlife is high here, number of birds on the shore of the Ouse estuary, and there, just in front of you, you can see, in all her glory, in all her brightness, ready to be sailed, the English Channel. How many great men have sailed out of this port in the past, you know? Many battles have taken place out there. The Spanish Armada, they couldn't breach England. Napoleon couldn't breach England. Do you know why? Because we defended that channel with our lives. That's what it's all about. Ladies and gentlemen, the River Ouse.
Well, I'd like to welcome you once again to the heart of military Britain. That's what you want, isn't it? If we just take a look around us, I mean, we stand in one position and we can see perhaps some of the greatest defences and weapons that this country has ever produced. Look here, for example. Now, what is that, Mr. McCarthy?
I believe it is some sort of gun emplacement, Tom Witham.
Fine piece of craftsmanship. Also, if we just look further over here.
I think I've trod in something.
just look in here. I mean, look at this. Look at this.
Oh, well, can't ask for much more.
There's also another one just over here. What bigger shelter could you want? I reckon this.
Do you want to try and get in there, Tom Witham?
Oh, gosh. You know, let's show it at work, I suppose. The thing is, it's stinging nettles.
I'm thinking you might be more worried about the crap that's in there.
Oh yes, there's a load of glass in there. No, we'll give that a miss. Also, just cast your eye up onto the cliff top there. Just one part of Newhaven Fort. From previous experience, I know that is a labyrinth of tunnels and secret passages, very much like my own.
Oh dear.
McCarthy Television can never be criticised as a channel which neglects the wildlife and beauty of our great country. Here today on Newhaven Beach, a very fine setting for such an event. A miracle has occurred. A large crater has been found in the sand, and you know, the David Attenboroughs of the channel have brought to you the explanation. Here it is, it's over here. Now, many of you may be wondering, what could this be? Well, look no further for your answer than from us. As we have inscripted in the sand here, the explanation is simple. Yes, I can confirm that whilst attempting to molest that young child over there, my incredibly large penis did in fact fall out of my shorts, causing, well, what can only be described as a minor earthquake.
Sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time.
The River Adur. 5.5 knot speed limit. That's a new one for this adventure so far. As you will see though, that's probably pretty harsh. Not that I know anything about knots, but it does seem to be a pretty fast flowing river. How you keep to 5.5 knots, I don't know. Unusual features in this one though. If you look, there's a heavy rock presence in the bed of the river there, as well as an almighty amount of sort of sludge type material. Perhaps the least attractive of the river visitors so far, I'd actually argue. It doesn't have much to offer, apart from the beautiful village setting in which we find it. Upper Beeding, just that way. Bramber, just over here. What more could you want?
Like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay thee down like a bridge over.
Stay in High Street. Where best to perform a toss of the coin I would like to emphasise, to decide where we're going to have our lunch. On one hand, we've got the Truffles Bakery and Food to Go. However, we've also seen an advertisement for a fish and chip shop further up the street there. And I would like to throw a third option into the equation, Dylan's newsagent, purely for the fact that it has that rather attractive poster in the window saying, "We now sell milk." If milk is what we want, then that is where we're going. Anyway, I will nominate heads for Truffles Bakery and Food to Go, and tails for the fish and chip shop. The toss will be performed on a best of 3 basis.
Can't beat a toss, can you really?
No.
Let's toss in standing high
I'm a
street.
wonderful tosser, and I'd like to show off my tossing skills now. And it's tails, that's 1 to the fish and chip shop.
Is it best of 3 then?
Yep.
Can't beat 3 tosses in a row, really, can you? Oh. She's in the car. Stand by the car.
Oh, that landed on its side. That was a toss void. Tails again. Fish and chip shop it is.
The River Arun. What more can you ask for from a river? Geese. 5.5 knot speed limit. It really is the stuff dreams are made of. I mean, if you cast your eye down here, it appears to be some sort of reeds lingering in the water. I mean, this is... oh, it's heaven in Sussex, I'd describe it as. Here we are, riverside if you will. As you can see from down at this low level vantage point, perfect flood plain up there for when the river gets high. Sort of
High on what?
high, high in volume. Sort of measuring device over there to let people know how tall it can get. And would you believe it? There's a... However, the swan's attack.
Ooh. I guess we can hope so.
I'm a bit curious about that swan. It's actually pretty close to us. Actually, I'm moving back a bit. I don't like the looks of that. Oh, no, he's definitely coming close, isn't he? I do not like the looks of this. He's coming way...
He's standing up.
Very majestic creature. Look at the way it bends its neck. Flexibility is always a... Flexibility is always a key part for a swan, isn't it? I mean, it's like us having incredibly long penises. We can bend them into all sorts of crevices and holes. That swan can put its neck wherever it wants. I mean, I wouldn't mind betting that that swan could probably bend its neck not only up someone's rectum, but into an intestine. I reckon that could get its neck. That's what makes it such a fascinating bird. Wouldn't you agree, Tom Witham?
I would agree.
Good to touch the green, green grass of home.
Should we have a Eurovision style vote then?
I think so.
Right, well, I'll go first, and I would award my 4 points to the Ouse, my 3 points to the Cuckmere, my 2 points to this fine river here we've just visited, and 1 point to the Adur, which was frankly disappointing.
Yeah, that is... Well, to be quite honest, I'm going to rank a bit differently to you.
Yeah.
I think 4 to the Cuckmere,
Right.
because quite honestly that meander was something out of this world. It was... You can't dream of that as a young boy, can you, when you're looking for a river? Then you've got... So my 4 is the Cuckmere. My... Giving that a total of 7. Giving that a total of 7.
Right.
My 3 would go to this, the Arun, because of the swan. And I thought it was rather attractive. Just thinking about what it could do with its neck. Doesn't bear thinking about, does it? Really?
Okay.
So that's 3. That puts the Arun on 5.
Yeah.
So we have 7, 5. Then I would have to choose the Ouse, giving it 2, which puts it on 7, I believe.
6.
6, yeah.
You get a B in GCSE mathematics.
That does put it on 6 because, you know, although it was disappointing for me because we didn't get close to it, we did get a swim in the sea and
Yep.
a naked child as well. The sea always boosts up the rating. That means 1 point to the Adur because, quite frankly, it was poor for me.
It was.
Maybe we chose the wrong spot. Maybe we didn't. That's something we have to consider in the future when we come back. But
Yeah.
the Adur was poor. So, can we have our winner? The Cuckmere, Buffy?
Yep. It is.
Congratulations to Cuckmere.
The residents of Seaford will be proud.
They will rank highly with them. And I think that's all we have time for today. So, I mean, what more can you say about it other than thank you for watching and hope you found this very interesting.